We're here to talk about the fact that you're on your feet on concrete all day, and we need to make you a little bit more comfortable. So finished concrete can obviously is not good on your back all day, and so we wanted to kind of cover some things that you can think about when you're going out to purchase your footwear, or some things that you can add or supplement to the footwear that you have now. So realistically, when we think about walking on concrete, we want to kind of take some of that pressure that basically, once it originates in our heel strikes and throughout our feet, rumbles all the way up over time. That just basically destroys the human body. And there's a whole study of ergonomics that can support all this stuff. But as we look to what the easiest way to do is to go typically to, and this is a steel toe, so this is a safety shoe, but it's an athletic style. So this midsole right here is EVA, so it's made of a similar material that a lot of your gym shoes would be. So it's going to be, it's built to basically take some of that jarring and stuff that moves throughout your body out of the situation. So again, as we start thinking about it and we move into, well, maybe you're in an environment that won't support the fact that you can wear an athletic. It could be a requirement of your employer. It could be the fact that you're in a kind of maybe a more aggressive site where you may be around welding or something where you can't get away from a leather boot. So then as we start to get into it, we go into systems. So what I mean from systems is a shoe has a lot of technology now that people don't really all the time get that's going on in this midsole. So it can be things that it can be the fact that they have layers, and as you can see, this is a Timberland Pro, and it has an anti-fatigue system. So that anti-fatigue system is multiple layers of different materials that are meant to do different things. So they have a lot of nanotechnologies out there now that are able to either take force or give you rebound. So a lot of times what they're doing is they're impregnating those nanomaterials into this midsole. And there is a bunch of different ones out there. So, you know, again, Wolverine has them, Carolina has them, Timberland has them. So each one of them system works a little bit differently, but it's really built around doing stuff in this midsole area, things that you can't see. So again, a lot of times when you get to the store, they'll have like a blowout or just the layers that you can kind of see as to how that's going to help you perform. The final part of this is all too often we're again working day in, day out. And basically the way that people walk, they can favor either side of their heel, in or out. Some people walk naturally or flat to where they don't wear out their shoes or the insoles. And one of the biggest things that we see is, you know, if you pronate and you wear the outside of your heels, you'll tend to first destroy your insole. And so I'm a big believer in the fact that, again, for comfort is really what we're here to talk about today, is that replacing your insoles on at least probably every 4 to 6 months. Well, number one, you'll be more comfortable, but number two, you're going to extend the life of your boots and the investment there. So again, just to recap, what we kind of talked about is as we're trying to be more comfortable walking on concrete, we can go to athletic styles, we can have systems, or we can complement products, whether it be insoles into our existing footwear, to make sure that we're happy at work. So if you have more questions or you need help solving something, don't hesitate to reach out to us at boots.quadcitysafety.com.